YouTube, I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can incorporate witchiness in your everyday routine. I'm going to break this down into 5 different categories, into things that you can do just to witchify your day. As a practicing witch, you know, that's exactly what you gotta do. You gotta practice every day, and that's the same with anything. You know, the more you do it, the more you practice, the better you become at it. As a witch, the more powerful you become, and the more you learn about yourself as a witch. Sometimes it's kind of hard to think about what to do to just add a little bit of witch in your day. Okay, so when it comes to anything that has to do with mentality, your brain, your thinking, your psyche, or even psychic abilities, if we're gonna get really into it, meditation is a really crucial thing. Meditating will help you have control of your mind to your fullest ability. As a witch, I recommend you to do it every day, even if it's for 5 minutes. Or if you're not really big on meditating, you don't have to do it every day. But the easiest way to make that a habit and really get into it is by meditating every day. Oh my gosh, I don't have lip gloss on. Gotta get my lip gloss. Lip gloss, gloss the lips. Now we may continue. You know, I didn't want to be talking to you with some crusty lip action going on. Meditation, just the same way you gotta exercise. For a healthy brain, it's really important to meditate. It's exercise for your brain. So that's like number 1. Taking the time to connect to your favorite element, or the elements, you know, nature. I really love water, and I'm an air sign, and they kind of go together. They have a good relationship. So taking a bath, going by your local pond or stream or bridge. The air one, taking a walk on a breezy day. If you really connect with the fire, just lighting a candle, or sitting by a fireplace, or exercising, getting that fire up, you know. If you really connect with the element of earth, planting, I have my plants. I love this one, Eola. Eola is my favorite plant. Say hello to Eola. She started off weak, but she's growing strong. If it's warm enough, walk outside barefoot. Ooh, walking outside barefoot, you're on earth. Like, that can get so deep. Like, that's a great feeling. All of those things can really help you get in touch with the elements, and that's really important. Next, I will be talking about tarot. Tarot is actually like the first thing that even got me into anything like witchy. I've always been fascinated with divination, so tarot cards have always been interesting to me. Pendulums is another way also. Tarot is a really ongoing practice. I feel like you can never be a master. Like, there's always more and more and more and more that you can learn. Like, there's never gonna be like, okay, I'm done. I've learned everything about tarot that there is. I don't know, I think that's a beautiful thing. That means that there's always room and time to practice it. A simple way to do it every day is just drawing your card a day. You can shuffle your cards up and cut your deck. Either pick your top card, or maybe like fan them out and pick a card yourself. That is a great way just to get a gist of your day. You can have a little tarot notebook where you jot down every card that you get every day, and then at the end of the day you review your day and see what relevance that card had to your day. That will really help you learn about your tarot reading. There's so many spreads out there. Some are more practical than others, and you can do a spread for yourself. Tarot is a great way to stay in touch with your witchy self. And my deck that I have is the Wild Unknown deck. I love this deck. I've had a traditional deck, and I've had like a crystal themed deck, and this is my 3rd deck of cards, and I'm absolutely love. I was automatically attracted to it, automatically drawn, especially if you're a beginner. Ooh, I recommend this like hotcakes. Like, I wish I had this as my first deck. It's really nice. It's an animal kind of themed deck, so especially if you're an animal lover, great. Also, because there's animals, it makes it so easy to like relate to other things, because you kind of already know the personality traits of some animals, so it really makes it easy or nice to like relate the card to different things. I love it. It's just such a nice deck. Next, I'm going to be talking about colors. Colors and color magic is a great way, an easy way to incorporate witchiness into your everyday. Today, you see I'm very black. I'm wearing all black. Black banishes negativity. Down in the description bar, I will list all of the different properties that colors have, because I don't want to go on and on about it in this video. All of these subjects on its own is something that you can make a whole video on it. So if I got really into detail, we'd be sitting here forever. I don't think I'm that pretty, you know. I don't think you guys just want to sit here watching me all day. I'll put some information down in the description bar to make it a little easier for you guys. This is what I did like even before I even like considered myself a witch. In essence, I have been a witch for even before I even took the label, you know. I've always been into like witchy things for like even as a child, so I'd say I was born a witch. Is that oh, that's just a leaf. A leaf is just like all the way up here floating and saying hi. Like I'm upstairs and a leaf is just flying up here. Yeah, even subconsciously, like I always find like if I'm trying to attract a certain thing to myself, I wear the color. I like to focus on a single chakra a day most days of the week. So also with chakra work, if you want to work on your throat chakra, if you're having trouble expressing yourself or just expressing your creative ideas, wearing light blue or whatever chakra you want to tend to. If you want to be extra psychic, extra in tune, maybe wear some white or some purple if you want to be really in touch with your higher power. I really recommend the working on a chakra a day thing too. I'll do yoga targeted to that certain chakra. I'll wear the colors targeted to that certain chakra. Also with color magic light bulbs, I have light bulbs of every color, and if I'm working on a certain chakra or I want to deal with a certain color that day, I'll just have that light bulb shining. And I rarely ever have white color light bulbs shining anymore. As you can kind of see in the corner here, I have my blue, red, and purple light shining right now. So eating certain foods, like whatever food corresponds with the chakra. Like if I'm working on my heart chakra, that's one of my favorite chakras to work on because it's such a powerful chakra. The bridge to like your physical self down here on earth and your, you know, higher self. If I'm working on my heart chakra, that's a day that I'm going to be trying to eat all greens, fruits, vegetables. No, fruits is for your sacral chakra. I'm sorry. Eating like veggies, greens, green smoothies, like anything green. Like I try to be like basically vegetarian that day. Drinking teas that correspond, like if I'm working on my root chakra, drinking ginger tea. I love ginger tea every day, so if I'm working on my root chakra, I'm definitely drinking ginger tea. It's really fun anyway to focus on one chakra a day because you really see it coming into effect. It's hard to explain, but you really see like a common theme. Like you see that certain chakra that you're working on showing its relevance through the day. Like you see that even without trying, you're eating the right foods that help the properties of that chakra. It's just really funny how it works. You really see that chakra thriving that day. Let's say you're working on your throat chakra, you're gonna be expressing yourself like no other that day. I promise. You should try it out if you haven't yet. I'd say crystals are a witch's best friend. Crystals are a witch's best friend. Oh my gosh, I love my crystals. I keep them in this little thing. It used to be a candle holder and I used up the whole candle. Picking a crystal a day, whatever attracts you most. Sometimes I even like picking two crystals. One that represents my left and feminine energy and one that represents my right and masculine energy. See, it could be like pink quartz or lapis. I really love some unakite jasper too. This is a great heart healing stone. I really recommend just going to somewhere that sells crystals and picking a crystal out that you really resonate with, that really calls to you. Even if you don't know exactly its properties, you can go back home after and do the research later. I think it's kind of like crystals pick you more than you should pick your crystal. Like if you get a crystal and the crystal doesn't want you anymore, or it sees like the purpose is filled or something better is in store, that thing will fall off of you. You'll drop it, something like that. Crystals really do have a mind of its own. So I say the picking of crystals should be really personal and really intuitive, and that's how you pick the best crystals. My crystals that have stuck through me through all of my moving, through all of my messes, and like I've lost so many crystals along the way, but the ones that have stuck with me through all that, I hold those really dear. Like, wow, you guys still fuck with me? Like, yes, okay, I fuck with you. Just make sure that you're charging your crystals every full moon. I'll also be talking a little bit about the moons coming up next. You can put crystals on your bedside or under your pillow while you're sleeping. It helps you really gain a connection with them, and you're gonna suck all their properties right up. I always like keeping a crystal on my bedside. I used to do this little trick. I would take the crystal of every chakra color, so I take 7 crystals, 7. I would take 7 crystals and I will put them like red, orange, yellow, kind of like where they would hit when I'm lying in bed, and I would put them underneath my mattress and then put my mattress on top of them and just keep it there and sleep that way. Another great way to add some crystal love to your day is when you're getting ready and you're getting ready routine. If you don't want to carry them around a day, keeping them on your beauty armoire or even charging your makeup with crystals, rose quartz, the crystal of love and beauty, girl, that is gonna make you look poppin', especially if you put your attention to it. Being a witch is all about your intention, so really you can witchify your days so many ways by just putting your intentions into something. Blessing your drinks to give you certain properties when you drink it, even if it's water, even if it's your tea in the morning. You can go far with your witchy ways and your intentions, trust me. Next, I'm gonna be talking about herbs, incense, and oils. Herbs, incense, and oils. Sage, oh my gosh. Sage is my best friend, especially when I'm doing chakra work. I use sage every time for whatever chakra I'm focusing on. Today I happen to be focusing on my crown chakra, so I quickly like just scanned over all my chakras underneath, and like then I really focused on my crown chakra, really envisioning that bright white light or that purple light. Incense, just lighting an incense. You don't even have to do anything but light the incense. Frankincense is a really good, powerful incense. There's so many different kinds of incense. Just play around and find your favorite. Actually, I'm out of incense. Especially if you're using incense all the time, you run out of them things quick. Essential oils, here's just a few that I have. Lemongrass, really good for energizing. Cedarwood, really good for grounding and relaxing. Orange, that's a really energizing one. Eucalyptus, that's great for like clearing your pathways and breathing. Putting them in your diffuser is one thing, but you can even put them on yourself. Put it in your lotion or mix it in with your perfume. Like if you want to embody certain essential oils bring to you, there you go. Just put a little bit on your, you know, pressure points. And you can do a bunch of things with essential oils, so. Stuff makes me so excited. Lastly, I'm going to be talking about the moon. The moon is a great thing to stay in sync with. I really want a moon calendar. I don't know where I can find one, but it would be really helpful to have a moon calendar. I mean, you can always look online, but I'm more of a physical, I'd rather have a book than a Kindle, you know? Check out what's going on with the moon. I'm usually pretty in sync with the moon. Like even when I wasn't really in tune and I kind of fell out, I could always sense a new moon or a full moon. I love new moon energy. I'm a new moon kind of gal. Like, yes, the full moon is very powerful, but I feel like you're unstoppable when the new moon comes. There's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing that you can't start. The moon is so powerful. So when it's full, when it's new, those are really powerful energies. When the moon is going from full to new and it's waxing, that's a great time to start breaking habits, especially when it's getting closer to that new moon, and like taking advice and really listening and kind of things like that. When it is going from new to full and it's waning closer to that full moon, that's a really powerful time. That's a great time to charge your energies, charge your power. It's a great time for things coming into completion and protection and stuff like that. Full moon rituals will really help like contain all of your powers and really ignite them. Full moons are a great time to take a spiritual bath also, and just really cleanse your spirit, really cleanse your aura. So there you go. Those are 5-6 different ways that you can really incorporate witchiness into your everyday. So yeah, thanks for checking me out. Thanks for staying with me till the end. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that it helped you out, and I will see you next time. Bye.